Thank you so much. Well, I'm TMR, in case you didn't notice. And I'm going to be running Battletoads. So let me present the coach. I have Angry Langs here. PJ, you know him. I didn't touch his hand, so if something fails, it's on me. And Mecha Richter. So, yeah, I guess we're ready to go.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready on time? Yeah. Well, it starts when the toad touches the ground at the time. So I'm gonna be running any percent warpless. For this category, I'm allowed to do glitches, but not the warps that were intended. You will see in the time. You will see, like, there above, that flashing thing is a warp. That was intended by the programmer, so those are the things that are forbidden to do in this category. Well, PJ?
Well, TMR. So one thing of primary importance here that he's trying to do is kill the enemies with the stick as much as he can. Well, when killing him with the stick won't cost time, because the hit animation from using a finisher actually causes lag frames.
Yeah, actually, talking about the lag frames, when you swing with the stick, it costs 1 frame of lag. When you do a headbutt, it costs 6 frames of lag. And well, the boss in here, it runs in a global timer, so every 4 seconds it shoots. So I missed the really fast cycle, so that means I'm 4 seconds behind, but that is a really good time still. It takes 3 hits, then you can just die here for fun.
Yeah,
That's the swag there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This stage is remarkably good about that. You can finish like a majority of the stages while dead. It's really incredible.
And more incredible, I didn't lose the life.
Yeah.
So if you hit the birds like a lot of times, you can do lives. But honestly, I just need 5 lives in theory, so I'm not gonna do too much. This level in particular, you try to do the kick on the birds. There is like a power punch animation, but I'm trying to skip that. Just because of the same reason, it reduces lag. So at the end of the stage, I will reduce like 2 seconds just worth of lag. I try to kill the enemies as fast as they spawn, so less time the screen is stopped. You have the wrecking bell that if you line your rope in any of the sides of the screen, then you get that wrecking bell. And then some delicious mosquitoes, cause why not? I mean, I'm a frog, I have to eat something, right? So one more life. In here, I'm gonna manipulate this one, and I'm gonna take one intentional death right here in the laser. So I can pass through this electricity and try to hit that one. Yeah, it's pretty.
That's clever.
It's pretty useful because that bird in particular, the electricity is really close, and you don't have time to really press down. So yeah, that death is actually very good. And since you have like a lot of lives, so it's fine.
Yeah,
absolutely fine. We can afford it. Oh, okay. So I guess it's a good time to read donations. Like,
Lovely. I've got a $300 donation from Sandals33, who says, Awful Games block is always my favorite, and what a way to start it off other than with Superman. I have a $20 donation from Goldrat that says, you think you won, but I broke your stick. Who has the last laugh now?
Well, this is Rash's revenge. He'll get yours.
He'll get yours. And I have $25 that says, Battletoads runs with PJ and TMR? Shut up and take my money.
okay. This level is gonna have a very hard trick that PJ knows a little bit more about it. It was found by Theostas. And if you can explain a little bit, well, let's try to perform it.
Yeah, certainly. At its most basic, what TMR is going to try and do is get on the bike and not hit the checkpoint and kill himself. Because this stage is nice. Okay, now we have to wait for a second.
No.
Life.
Oh. Well, this is a soft lock.
Okay.
I have to reset. And we are in trouble. It's just, that is the very high risk of this run.
Yeah, absolutely.
You really cannot do anything about it. It saves 2 minutes. So if you allow me, I will take the warp just to reach the same point very fast.
Yeah.
That's the mega warp. It's something that is very difficult to do. Like every frame, like if you do a frame late, an input, like you will get different results. You can get almost warp like to many different places. So unfortunately, I didn't got it, but well, I'm gonna try it one more time.
Yeah, so in the stage itself, if you were to miss this jump and die, it would just spawn him on the ledge. There's no checkpoint in the first half of the stage, and then it switches to a checkpoint system once you get on a bike and hit the checkpoint. So when you die, you start at the beginning of a checkpoint. What happens here is that he's dying on the bike before he hits the checkpoint, so it tries to spawn him where he died, and it doesn't really know how to handle that, and starts doing wildly unpredictable things.
Like that.
Like this. And that's, I mean, Battletoads is pretty notorious for having some issues with RAM. And getting this trick is very difficult.
Yeah, I'm not sure if try it one more time or just go the turbo tunnel.
One more.
What do we think?
One more. One more.
One more time. One more time.
Well, during this run, I'm doing dash jumps. That is like a frame perfect, input perfect trick. You see me doing headbutts in the air. Like normally, you are not allowed to do that. But if you double tap and in the second frame you jump, you get that dash jump. So that getting the bike down is already really hard to do. Like that is very tricky. No. Well, lucky I didn't soft lock this time.
Yeah.
Well, I do apologize. It's just really not my fault. It's just a game.
Yeah.
Damn it, PJ!
I was going to say, have you seen who's on your couch?
You are using the card that I signed.
Yeah,
There it is. That's the
You're going to have to burn that NES later.
contact was made.
I knew something was wrong.
Yeah, no, TMR is actually right, though. In many cases, failing this glitch is not your fault. It can even have different results based on the bobbing of the car when you get into it.
I promise that is the last time. I'm really not trying again. Yes!
There we go.
All right. Nice.
So some people might claim that that's a warp, but it really triggered the end of the stage. And since we're the ones up here saying that, you got to take our word for it.
Yeah, it wasn't a warp. He finished the level.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is that in the warp list, I will have had lives here, and now I have no lives, so I'm in a really difficult situation. So I might have to try to play a little bit safe one part.
Yeah, I would recommend not the double dash jump.
Yeah, unfortunately, I
Yeah.
cannot show you that, but well.
Yeah, so the strat that we're talking about is nice hit. So what he was trying to do is, these things take 2 ice cube hits. He was trying to just time a headbutt so that after the ice cube hits the wall, it would hit his head and then bounce into the wall again and break it instantly. But if you hit it too early, it just goes straight through. But yeah, the double dash jump we were referring to is a 2 dash jumps in a row, timed pretty much perfectly to jump over a snowball. Nice. Perfect.
That's not
All
easy
right.
to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so what happens... Get out of my way, Ice Cube! What happens there is he uses the few iframes that you have after getting hit and waking up to walk in the seam.
This is arguably the hardest stage in the run.
Yeah, I certainly rank it up there.
One thing to note, he went back to activate a checkpoint because if you skip checkpoints in this game, it gets very, very angry.
Yeah, it requires, in this stage, at least for you to hit the right number of checkpoints, because you can skip a whole bunch of them and then just activate the same one 4 or 5 times. It's remarkably slow, but it's something you can do. So yeah, he skipped to a checkpoint by falling through the floor and had to backtrack to hit it. Otherwise, the game wouldn't let him finish.
Yeah, it's really tricky because, like, I mean, the proper speedrun, you just go for it, and I'm pretty much you reset all the time, So I'm gonna try one time the double crazy dash jump. Let's see what kind of luck do I get. So that is the...
Nice.
You notice he did a little pause buffer in there too on the way down. It allows him to move left more quickly.
Yeah, that is like a new tech. I did actually, it's double crazy, but I did a triple crazy. I added one at the end. Yeah, now it's just really crazy, this game.
Triple's better than double.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Well, wait for it, wait for it. I mean, sometimes you get it, sometimes you wait for it. Well, this time hopefully I can show you the stalactite skip. Okay.
Nice. Nice. So those stalactites, they expect you to just ride the platform and crouch under them, but what they actually programmed is that it disables all collision detection with them as long as you're holding down. So he can just jump right through them, and as long as he's holding down, the game will just let him pass right through.
Yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate, like the jump was not very well timed. And you can die here as well.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah.
All right,
I don't
good.
know.
That
Proper
swag is
surfing.
necessary.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you lose 1 second by jumping over. Yeah, like in the turbo tunnel and in this level, you can press the A button as soon as you grab the, well, in this case the surfboard, and it just do like a super mega jump. It's pretty cool, a nice detail like from the programmers. It's just really amazing. Like, what I really like about this game is that every single stage has a very unique feel while still being part of the game. Like the main hero is the Toad, but all the sprites, the different work that they did, it just really amazed me all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great game.
Yeah. We are gonna approach to the big black fight. So for that, I will get the stick and I will try to just go backwards so I can grab the stick, and also go into the top. So I can try to kill Big Black on the top of the screen, and if I manage to do it correctly, I mean, he's a little bit low, so I need to get up. Yeah, if I manage to do it correctly, it will die. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so the screen won't scroll until Big Black's gone. And if you kill him in the middle, he goes up to the top and falls back down, doesn't he?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
wait all that time. It's just like 1.5 seconds, but well, this is a speed run, right? Despite of continuing 2 times, it's still a speed run in my heart.
So this is one of the, for me at least, it was one of the more difficult sections because these mines appear randomly. This section and the fireball section in area 7 in particular are just really tough sometimes. They can give you some patterns that just kind of staircase you up to the top and then just send one right down the alley.
Yeah, you do.
And you're just kind of stuck.
That's the best swag.
Beautiful,
in the
yeah.
game.
Yeah, I didn't die. It was
No,
just
that's good.
totally intended.
Yeah.
Okay, so this level is called Karnat's Lair. You saw how fearful it was in the arcade version of Battletoads. In this one, well, we have all the, I would believe, are the sounds of that big Karnat. But yeah, we have a bunch of snakes, we will ride them, and I think it's a great time for donations.
Okay, I'm going to need a little bit of help from the audience on this one. This post-human donates $123 to say thanks to all the game devs, runners, couch potatoes, and of course the audience. Everybody high-five the person next to you in 3, 2, 1. All right, I now have... I was expecting this one to come in a little bit earlier, and it says, get off your own lawn, basically. $10 says, I completely lost, there we go. I'm not even paying attention. Ethan Vicker says $10 saying, I know it's a long way off, but Master Quest must be played. We have $15 is from Passette, who says, I didn't even finish Battletoads. It's delightful to see this game get destroyed. Keep it up, and greetings from Poland.
Oh, nice. Well, I don't know if go for the Matrix in Battletoads. Like, you can break the game. Like, the first time I saw somebody doing it, it was actually PJ.
I have one last
Oh
one.
yeah,
Okay.
here the reverse grab.
Yeah.
I have one last one I'd like to get in here.
Yeah, go for it.
I have a $640 donation.
Nice.
From Agent Aquarius. It says, faster than a caffeinated speedrunner, more powerful than a next-gen game console, able to encourage people to donate $30,000 to charity? That's the kindest thing anyone's ever said about Superman 64. And that does put us at $9,835.85 out of $30,000. I would love to see someone have to suffer through flying through a lot of rings and eating a lot of cake. I should have breathed earlier in that sentence. So let's make that happen, guys.
So we've got a good streak going here. You've died at the end of almost every stage so far, except for stage 2. Can he do it? Okay.
Yeah.
I believed in you.
Nice. Well, we are finally in Volkmark's Inferno. This is like, well, if you will have to say a continuation for a Turbo Tunnel in the same game, which that is surprising. A lot of people never reach this one, but you have some jets. But first we have to get rid of some furious rats that are coming at us. So I'm doing the dash jumps there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
All right. Yeah, and once again, he wants to just do these jabs to kill the enemies instead of doing the smash attacks because you want to save the impact lag.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna use his power. Okay. So we're getting scared because this section that is coming is like the Turbo Tunnel. Most of it are set patterns, but well, I will say this one is a little bit trickier one. And it's trickier because of the background. It's just
Yeah.
yeah. So this first section is set. In the second checkpoint, I will have some random fireballs that, well, I will have to react to it. I hope to don't die, but I guess like the level is kind of self-explanatory. Just a bunch of hazard to dodge. So if you have more donations, now is the time to go for it.
I would love to. Okay, I had $20 from our own Cyberbot X, who says, dang, this NES block and PJ has been amazing, and it isn't even over yet. Excited to see how the block ends. Gotta help finish off the English Sylvan Tale incentive. And I think, let me double check on that one. Sylvan Tale is now at $2,100 out of $2,500. So that is absolutely attainable here soon.
Fireball.
We have another. What is it with Calvin JJ? $150 when the going gets tough, get off your own lawn. Like Aaron127, $15. I've been watching PJ since his legendary Color of Dinosaur speedrun. Can't wait for the next world record attempt.
My finest word.
$100 from D Tysonator.
Oh, wow.
Bad boy.
The man,
Fascinating.
the legend, inspiring people. Thank you, Daniel.
Totally rad job by the Mexican runner and everyone at Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. Keep up the fight to terminate cancer, and you'll probably be, and promise you'll be back.
I'll be back.
Please donate towards any incentive if needed. I'm not picky, so Superman. I'm saying Superman, but that's not in the donation.
Well, the Tysonator is really a big inspiration for me. I know I have beaten all the NES games, but the Tysonator has also done really crazy achievements. And well, thank you so much really for watching. It means a lot to me and to a lot of people here.
I have $100 from 8 Agitator that says beating the jet pike jump in Battletoads was a crowning life achievement for me. Donating Superman 64 because while we research curing cancer, let's figure out how to make Superman 64 never happen again.
All right, so this stage is super cool to run. It's a lot of fun, but all of these platforms are moving on. I think they all start moving at the beginning of the stage. I think it's all on the stage timer. So if you move through the stage consistently and you know where the platforms are, you can just climb incredibly fast. One thing that helps us is what's called ledge canceling, which you see right there. Pretty much any time TMR is jumping onto any ledge in this stage, if you clip the corner of a platform on the way up from your jump, you land on it instantly, and you can just immediately re-jump. So you can just cook straight through this whole stage. It's really incredible.
No, whoa.
Whoop.
Everything
All right,
under
nice.
control.
Nice. If you were player 2, you would have gotten stuck under the boss entrance there.
Yeah. Well, this is Robomanu's fight, and well, it just looks like a very nice Killer Instinct Ultra combo, but it is actually a little bit difficult because you don't gain control immediately, so the double tapping is a little bit tricky. It has to be kind of delayed, so that makes it a little bit tough. But with a little bit of practice, it's totally doable.
Nice. Alright, so there's a super cool strat here. You can jump over the wall at the beginning and start swimming through the out-of-bounds area. The green background stuff is water, believe it or not. And he's going to try and swim around the whole area he was supposed to go through and arrive up at the top to hit the checkpoint.
Nice.
And that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The reason he can't just swim straight to the exit, despite that part not connecting to the exit, is because you have to hit all the checkpoints, like we said before. If you skip that checkpoint and go later in the stage, you can just keep going through the stage, but like none of these gates are here, the wheels aren't there, the checkpoints aren't there, and as a result, the exit itself isn't there at the end. So he has to go back up to the top.
Yeah, this level is one when I was a kid that I was very stuck in this one. It's just like, especially these wheels, it's just a lot of trial and error. As you can see there, they put a really nice spikes there just to land for you to learn the valuable lesson.
Yeah.
That's not the way to go. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, right there we have some spike skips. Like the bottom half of the spikes are not actually active, so they don't hit you. Oh, nice.
Oh, good hammerfish.
We got a blind fish.
Yeah.
Yep.
This guy's not blind. Now he is.
So we'll have some sharks, and it's worth to mention that you have different kind of diving strokes in here. Like if you hold the button, it's gonna go higher. If you just gently tap, it's gonna go a little bit lower. So I try normally to do some taps according to where I am. I mean, how far I am from the wheel or not. And also another thing, it's very tricky, like you have to hold the A button like to get off the water. So that particular jump that I did before.
Yeah, that jump is awful.
Yeah, that is the main part that is extremely hard. Well, until that point, right? It's just getting harder. This is Battletoads. They cannot make it easy for you. So in here we start with a spinner skip that I will try. Oh, come on.
Close.
Well, yeah.
Well, of course, I'm TMR. So there's a cool trick he's doing here. If you jump, if you enter the background of that pipe while you're in the air, and therefore out of water, the game never actually realizes that you land in the water because it just can't figure it out. So he's able to do dash attacks even though he's in the water because he entered the background out of water. And that's another really good spike skip. He was punching to line up on the right pixel, and then he was just buffering a full height swing. Keeping the streak going.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Well.
All right, so Rat Race is a three race stage against this rat. You want to get to the bottom and kick the bomb before the rat does. And what he's going to do instead is get to the bottom and just kill the rat, because then he wins. The game actually thinks that the rat is a boss. So the rat has the boss flag, and if you kill a boss, the stage ends. Bingo.
Perfect.
Yeah, so during that stage, I don't know what method you use, but many runners, they listen to the bounces of the rat to know on which side he's on when you kick the bomb. You can kind of predict where the rat's going to fall, and then you just have to listen to the pitch of the falling rat in the background to know when to do the headbutt.
Yeah, yeah. Usually, if you have a perfect fall, you more or less know that it's gonna be like very close to the wall, and this one was really close to the wall. Well, I haven't mentioned like about the speedrun of this game. Like, I started in 2013, and I really love this game. I beat this game when I was a kid. I had like 9 years old, I think I was, and this was my biggest NES like achievement. But I didn't have friends who really play the game, so like I could share only this with my brother, and now I can share it with the world. So yeah. But well, this speedrun in 2013, the world record was like 16:31, I think, by Ictus. I was really impressed. I mean, the first time I watched a speedrun of this, I was like, man, this is tool assisted, right? No.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal run.
Yeah.
That was really great.
And well, later on, I started speedrunning, and I found a YouTube video, and there was JC583, they're my good friend, and well, he's the current world record holder for any percent. I'm the current world record holder for this category. And well, in here I'm gonna try something very specific. Oh, I didn't do it, okay. It's possible to do a jump and you can save a tiny bit of time. In here I'm gonna do like a, oh, well, not exactly that. This is gonna be tricky. No, not anymore. Well, there was a trick that, like that one, that headbutt, like I walk the opposite direction and I go back.
Yeah. So you do the stationary headbutt instead of advancing forward, yeah.
The thing is that before the 5th hit, like it will have like invincibility frames, and after the 5th hit, it's just pretty hard to do. I still got a few just to show you, but well, those green platforms are like in a global timer of 4 seconds, and I need to be really fast, like I was lucky. And well, there's some certain tricks like that one that is a dash spring from the trampoline. It's like kind of frame perfect. JC says that it's 2, but I believe it's 1. Just like it's really hard to do. So it's pretty impressive, like what Rare did. Like this 3D effect is just sick, honestly. Like
yeah, absolutely.
Feel free to commentate something if you want. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna wait for him.
I'm scared, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm a little bit too. Okay, in here we have this cloud that it takes 5 hits, or 7, sorry. So it is random when it dives. And well, that was an actually okay pattern. Here we have a section that it can be really tough. No, come on. Well, I mean, it's fine. It's possible to do the dash from the trampoline. It's really tough, but okay. The silence, it just... I think that thing is putting me more nervous.
I can't stop staring, man. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is a really intense stage all the way through.
Yeah.
And there's lots of really tricky dash jumps, and just knowing platform placement, like he already knows where he's going to land before he jumps. It's really amazing, so it's kind of hard not to be in awe if you're watching it. I would say this is one of the hardest NES games as a speedrun, not only just as a casual game.
Oh yeah, this run is brutal.
Try. Like, all the tricks are just absurdly hard. He's going to do some cool platform manipulating here too with the way this spins, and jump on the ones that aren't necessarily intended for him to land on. So it's really impressive.
The last part is really brutal. If I go for a crazy dash jump that I should not go, but I'm gonna try it. Let's see what I get. I got it, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, it's just because that cloud can kill you. It takes 1 second.
Right.
If you die, you lose 50 seconds.
Great stage. All right, so Dark Queen here, when you hit her, she just gradually rises up, and then will tornado attack out of reach. So what you want to do is hit her with the...
nice combo.
That was a really great hit.
Yep. Oh, okay. Stay low, please. Thank you. So if you hit her a little bit late, like she's gonna do like a knee attack, and she's gonna stay in the ground. Normally she goes off, but I kind of hit her in a very specific way that she stays in the ground. Or well, I try her to stay in the ground. So that's why you see. Well,
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
You can die after you beat her. So, oh, the time is gonna be soon after in the next transition stream because I still have control and time. I'm surprised it was still underestimated.
I mean, aside from the stage 3 mishaps, that was an excellent run. That was super
Stage
good.
4, the stalactite.
Didn't happen.
Outside of that, yeah, it was
happen.
a really very good run. Very good run. Well, I think the donation incentive was met, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
It is time for some Turbo Tunnel Blind.
Well, unfortunately, it's really difficult that Turbo Tunnel blind. So in order to ensure that maybe I will get it, I will have to let those big hits me. That's manipulating the sound cue that I will need in the Turbo Tunnel later on. Totally intended that. No, but I need to really grab some lives just to make sure. I mean, it's pretty difficult. Like there's a. Oh, come on. Well, you can ride those dragons sometimes. Yeah, it's pretty difficult, the Turbo Tunnel. I use the audio because that's the only thing I have. But the last section with the walls is something else. It's something else. It's just very difficult because it's just not up and down. Like you can also go to the front and to the back. The big problem is that you don't know how high is your toad and how low.
Right.
And if you gently tap, it doesn't move sometimes. So that's why I'm gonna go to this second level and show you how to get a lot of lives. For those interested in beating this game, it will help you really. So first you can start with some kicks on the birds, if you get them right, of course. Ouch. After a certain amount they give you like points and you can get lives. Oh my god. Oh, well, it's not going that well. But I trust.
I believe.
It'll get easier when you can get the beaks.
Yeah. Is that really their beak? Man, that's brutal.
I think it is, yeah.
I just assumed it was a normal stick.
I always assumed it was the top of the
Tear
beak.
their beak
Bird-
right
yeah,
off. And
tear
then
the beak off and beat them with it. Nice.
Oh, it's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. It scared me totally.
A surprise toaster.
I was not focusing. Yeah. Well, we can read a few donations, I guess, if we have.
Yeah. So we have $100 from Toby Kemp that says, "Great Battletoads blog. Put my money on Pilot Wing Superman 64. I've got $20 from Cat77 that says, "Greetings from Azure. Battletoads looks like an awesome game. I can't wait to pre-order it." Clover231 says, "My younger brother won the battle with cancer last year. It was still a year of hell for the entire family. If this helps another family to not go through that, this is money well spent."
Oh, nice.
That bird got the one up instead of you.
That was a teamwork, man.
Yeah.
He didn't like it. He just was like, "Oh, that's not my pole." Man.
So in Battletoads and Battlemaniacs, they have a stage like this as well with like beetles or something, and they can actually take the one up from you. Like they'll hit each other and take away the last hit
Kills
for
the
you.
sequence.
Mhm.
Oh, come on. This bird.
I have a $150 donation from Aeroblood that says, "With my girlfriend just getting over thyroid cancer due to early detection and also having had a scare of colon cancer myself, I'm glad we are all helping to prevent cancer from happening. Keep up the great work, tech guys, runners, and everybody who donates. I believe we can all reach 3 million. And Bonnie89 donates $10 and just says, TMR, 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 TMR.
Well, just as a little background, I tried the Turbo Tunnel 2 years ago. Oh, come on, you toaster! No, not this time.
Yeah.
Just being clear, that was Toaster, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a brand new model, you know, it's just a shiny white.
That's all right.
No.
Just play some Smash TV. You'll get 100,000 more.
I just want that one. Okay, yeah, pretty much almost in. Oh, Turbo Tunnel. So I don't have a proper blindfold, but I do have. Oh,
A duck.
yeah, well, the hat. It's a battle dog. She's my amulet, that dog, that little dog. It's gonna bring me the good luck, hopefully. Yeah, so I tried in 2015, 16, 15. Well, I don't know which year I'm living, but well, I tried, and unfortunately I didn't succeed, but today is a really special day for me because I can get my second chance and prove that that thing is beatable. I'm really happy to be able, hopefully, to make it such a fine event like this one. So I will require, like, the hat of the dog.
He's your good luck charm. You take it, thanks.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You got it?
Sorry for the audio noises. Well, I don't know if put it this way, if I can put it with the headset. No. I don't know how to put it.
Don't you touch him, PJ.
Yeah,
I was helping.
I will probably need some help somehow. I just
No, you were not. Oh, it was
brute
helping.
force always works. Okay,
Oh, you got it.
is it
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
okay? So I'm gonna put this. Well, I don't know. Just I don't want people to say that I was not blind, but I cannot see anything. I hope you trust me in this one. And well, here we go. Jump too soon.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Well done. Well done.
Perfect.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, I really want to dedicate this blindfold to the Tysonator. He has beaten Mike Tyson with the Power Glove. He has inspired me to do crazy stuff. So yeah, thank you, the Tysonator. This one was for you, man. And thank you, guys. Thank you for witnessing this. Thank you. Thank you.